The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People Audiobook Summary by Stephen R. Covey. Introduction: A New Way of Living. Welcome to this extended summary of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen R. Covey, a book that has shaped leaders, transformed families, and guided millions toward more meaningful success. Covey's message is simple, yet deep. Real effectiveness begins from the inside out. Before you change your strategies, your habits, or your behavior, you must first change your paradigm, the lens through which you see the world. Throughout this audiobook-style summary, we will walk through each habit, explore examples, understand the psychology behind them, and learn how to apply them in real life. Take a deep breath and prepare to rethink how effectiveness truly works. Part 1: The Foundations of Effectiveness. Covey begins by reminding us that success is not a quick fix. Many people want shortcuts, easy techniques, motivational slogans, or hacks. But those rarely last. What lasts is character built on values like integrity, responsibility, courage, and empathy. Covey divides personal growth into 3 stages. Dependence, relying on others. Independence, relying on yourself. Interdependence, working effectively with others. The goal of the 7 habits is to guide you from dependence to independence, and finally to interdependence, where the greatest success is found. Habit 1: Be proactive. The habit of personal responsibility. Habit 1 is about reclaiming your power. To be proactive means you don't blame others. You don't let circumstances dictate your actions. You understand that your response is always within your control. Covey teaches about the 2 circles. 1. The circle of concern. Things we care about: the economy, other people's opinions, the weather, politics. 2. The circle of influence. Things we can control: our thoughts, actions, effort, and attitude. Effective people focus on their circle of influence. Ineffective people complain about their circle of concern. Proactivity is not about being aggressive. It's about choosing your response. It's about saying, I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Covey shares a powerful concept called responsibility, the ability to choose your response. Every proactive action expands your influence. Every reactive complaint shrinks it. Habit 2: Begin with the end in mind. The habit of vision and purpose. Imagine you're attending your own funeral. You hear people speak. Family, friends, co-workers, community members. What do you hope they say about you? Covey uses this exercise to reveal a simple truth. Effectiveness begins with clarity. Without a clear direction, life is reactive. You drift. You work hard, but not necessarily in the right direction. Habit 2 invites you to define your mission. Identify your values. Create a personal mission statement. Visualize the life you want. Covey reminds us that all things are created twice. First in the mind, then in reality. A building begins as a blueprint. A trip begins with a destination. A successful life begins with vision. When you know the end, your daily decisions become clearer. You ask, does this action align with who I want to become? Habit 3: Put first things first. The habit of time management and discipline. Habit 3 is where vision becomes action. It asks a tough question. Are you spending your time on what truly matters? Covey introduces the time management matrix, with 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1: Urgent and important. Crises, deadlines, emergencies. Necessary, but stressful. Quadrant 2: Important but not urgent. Planning, exercising, building relationships, learning, self-care. This is where long-term success is created. Quadrant 3: Urgent but not important. Interruptions, unnecessary meetings, messages that feel urgent but don't matter. Quadrant 4: Not urgent, not important. Distractions, mindless scrolling, time wasters. Covey's message. Highly effective people live in quadrant 2. They prioritize their health, their goals, meaningful relationships, personal development. Habit 3 helps you build discipline, the courage to say yes to important things, and no to everything else. Part 2, from independence to interdependence. Once you master the first 3 habits, the private victory, you become independent. But independence alone is not enough. Life requires relationships. Success requires cooperation. Happiness requires connection. Habits 4, 5, and 6 are the public victory, learning to work effectively with others. Habit 4, think win-win. The habit of mutual benefit and abundance. Win-win means we both succeed. We both walk away better off. There is enough for both of us. Rather than thinking life is a competition, win-win thinking sees life as a cooperative adventure. Covey explains 6 paradigms of interaction. Win-win. Win-lose. Lose-win. Lose-lose. Win. Win-win or no deal. Win-lose people see life as a battle. Lose-win people try to keep the peace and end up resentful. Lose-lose happens when both parties bring each other down. The highest form is win-win. You succeed, and I succeed. This habit is essential for business deals, family conversations, friendships, leadership, teamwork. Win-win people believe in abundance, not scarcity. They understand that true success never requires harming another person. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. The habit of empathic communication. Most people listen to respond, not to understand. They prepare their reply while the other person is still talking. Habit 5 teaches us to listen deeply. Not with the intent to reply, but with the intent to understand. Covey calls this empathic listening. Listening with your heart. Listening without judgment. Listening to the emotion behind the words. Listening to understand the person's perspective fully. Only after you truly understand, should you express your own view. Covey uses a striking analogy. Imagine going to an optometrist and he hands you his glasses saying, "These worked for me, they'll work for you." Ridiculous, right? Yet that's exactly what we do in conversations. We give solutions based on our view of the world, not the other person's. Empathy builds trust. Trust builds influence. Influence makes communication effective. Habit 5 is one of the most transformational habits in the entire book. Habit 6, synergize. The habit of creative collaboration. Synergy means 1 + 1 = 3 or more. It means combining strengths to create something greater than any individual could create alone. Habit 6 is about valuing differences. Different skills. Different opinions. Different backgrounds. Different ways of thinking. Instead of resisting differences, effective people celebrate them because differences create new insights. Synergy requires trust, openness, respect, creativity. A synergistic team or family uses conflict constructively, seeing it as a source of new solutions, not as a threat. When synergy occurs, results become extraordinary. New inventions, deeper relationships, innovative breakthroughs, strong partnerships. Synergy is the peak of interdependence. Part 3, the growth habit. The final habit stands alone. It sustains all the others. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. The habit of renewal and balance. Imagine trying to cut a tree with a dull saw. You work harder, sweat more, but accomplish less. Sharpening the saw means taking time to renew yourself in 4 dimensions. 1. Physical. Exercise. Rest. Nutrition. Strengthening your body so you can perform at your best. 2. Mental. Reading. Learning. Studying. challenging your mind so you keep growing. 3. Emotional/social. Relationships. Connection. Empathy. Strengthening your heart so you can love and be loved. 4. Spiritual. Purpose. Values. Meditation. Gratitude. Developing inner peace and direction. Without renewal, you burn out. With renewal, you grow and every habit becomes easier to practice. Advanced insights, deeper themes. Covey wants you to understand. To reach the full 40-minute depth, let's explore some deeper lessons Covey embeds throughout the book. The power of paradigms. Covey believes your paradigm, your mental map, determines your effectiveness. For example, if you see people as obstacles, you'll fight them. If you see people as partners, you'll collaborate. If you see success as limited, you'll compete. If you see success as abundant, you'll create. Changing your paradigm changes your life. Ethic of character versus ethic of personality. Covey explains two historical approaches to success. 1. Personality ethic. Surface techniques, smiling, tactics, charm, manipulation. 2. Character ethic. Integrity, honesty, responsibility, humility. Covey strongly argues that long-term success can only come from character, not techniques. Emotional bank accounts. Relationships work like bank accounts. Every act of kindness, moment of honesty, fulfilled promise, is a deposit. Every broken promise, judgmental comment, moment of disrespect, is a withdrawal. Great relationships have high bank account balances. Poor relationships are overdrawn. It's a simple but powerful idea. The maturity continuum. Covey describes growth in 3 steps. Dependence, rightward arrow; independence, rightward arrow; interdependence. Dependence, you take care of me. Independence, I can take care of myself. Interdependence, together, we can achieve more. The 7 habits guide you through each stage in order. P/PC balance. Production versus production capability. You have P, the results you want. PC, the ability to create those results. Most people focus only on P. They want results quickly. But if you neglect PC, your health, your relationships, your skills, everything collapses. Effectiveness is about balancing both. Achieving goals. Protecting the ability to continue achieving. Real-world applications. How to use all 7 habits. At work. Assign tasks proactively. Plan strategically. Focus on high-impact work. Communicate clearly. Collaborate creatively. Build trust. Renew your energy. In relationships. Take responsibility. Habit 1. Understand your relationship goals. Habit 2. Prioritize your partner or family. Habit 3. Seek win-win solutions to conflict. Habit 4. Listen deeply before responding. Habit 5. Create shared solutions. Habit 6. Nurture and rebuild the relationship regularly. Habit 7. In personal life. Clarify who you want to become. Develop discipline and routines. Maintain physical, mental, spiritual health. Build meaningful connections. Avoid distractions and emotional reactions. Conclusion: a new level of effectiveness. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is more than a self-help book, it's a philosophy of personal leadership. Covey's ultimate message is this: effectiveness is not a single action. It is a lifestyle. A lifelong journey of growth and contribution. When you take responsibility for your life, create a clear vision, live with discipline, seek mutual benefit, listen with empathy, collaborate creatively, renew yourself regularly, you become not only effective, but extraordinary. Covey doesn't promise fast results. He promises deep results. Results that transform your confidence, your relationships, your work, your purpose, your life. And it all begins with one decision: to grow from the inside out.